What up YouTube? WeskerGriff coming back with my PSA grade reveal video. I got my cards in from Michael, Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards for the July submission. So I didn't know what any of the grades were, but Michael told me I did pretty well outside of one card, and he was definitely correct. Overall, really happy with the submission. Did quite well outside of the one card, which I will get into. But before I go through the PSA cards, I do have two other packages that came in. One was a purchase from the Myco Facebook group, and the other was a Just Because. So I'll get into the Myco purchase first. And it is this really nice Trey Mancini from 2017 Topps Chrome. And this gentleman named Dayton was selling this card in the group. And Myco tagged me in the listing, and as soon as I saw it, I picked it up, pulled the trigger, and like I said, it was only $13 shipped. So excellent deal there on a Mancini. These were kind of tough pulls. Myco did 2 cases of Topps Chrome, and he didn't get any Mancinis. So really happy to add that to the collection. My first Topps Chrome auto of Trey Mancini. And Dayton also included this extra as well, this Kenyon Walker from Bowman Sterling. So thank you for the extra, sir. Thank you for the quick shipping, and thank you for the great communication. Awesome person to buy off of, Dayton. So if I see any of your cards listed up on the Facebook group and they fit my PC, I'll definitely be picking them up. So thank you, sir. Really appreciate the great deal. You are awesome. Next is a care package coming from Jones Nation. He hit me up on Facebook and told me to be on the lookout for this package, and it came in today. Wrote me a note: Ed, this isn't much, but he plays for your Eagles, and I saw him play live a lot in college. Enjoy. And I did not even have this card, didn't have anything of this guy. Really awesome addition to the Eagles PC. Corey Clement, running back, autograph from Classics, numbered out of 49, Panini Classics. So really nice card there. Thank you, Jones Nation. Greatly appreciate that. Corey's role has been expanding recently with the Eagles, and the opportunities that he has been getting, he's been doing really, really well. He's had some pretty explosive plays this year. So he's been a fun player to watch, and he's definitely making the most of his opportunities, and the fans always appreciate that. I know I appreciate that, because if a guy only gets like maybe 4 to 5 touches a game and he makes the most of them, that's awesome. So really appreciate that. Thank you, Jones Nation. Awesome tuber, guys. I'm going to leave his link down below. Please go check him out. TTM, Brewers fan, Bucks fan, and really awesome dude. So thank you, Jones Nation. And now on to the PSA reveal submission. Like I said, overall I did pretty good in this submission. I was really happy with the results, and let's get into it. The first card here is a 2017 Topps Andrew Benintendi. Came back a Gem Mint 10. So I pulled this out of a pack, put it in the penny sleeve and top loader right away, because I knew I was probably going to send it off for grading, and it came back a 10. So that's awesome. Andrew Benintendi. Continuing on the Benintendi train, we got the 2016's Bowman Best. This is the 96 insert. Really, really love this design with the diamond in the background. Cards look beautiful, have really nice shine to it. That retro 90 shine. Great little subset that they did that year. But this came back a Gem Mint 10. And I bought this at a card show. It was either at White Plains or the Wildwood show. But I can't recall off the top of my head. But either way, really happy about that. Gem Mint 10 of Andrew Benintendi. This next card here is a Game of Thrones card. This is out of 2015 Game of Thrones. This is the Season 4 gold insert. The gold inserts are numbered out of 150. And it came back a Gem Mint 10. And it is Stannis Baratheon. Stannis the Manus, the character card. So that came back a Gem Mint 10, and I was absolutely shocked with the grade of this card, because in my mind, I figured it would get either an 8 or a 9, because especially on this side of the card, you could see a lot of white chipping on the edges. But hey, it came back a 10, so I'm not going to complain. I'll definitely take that. So awesome, awesome. Did not expect that. That was very unexpected. And this next card here was definitely the one I was most curious about what the grade would get. This is from 2012 Topps Update. This is a Bryce Harper, which came back a Mint 9. So I'm very happy with that grade. I knew this card would definitely not get a 10 because it was sitting in a card box with no penny sleeve, no top loader, in a pile of 2012 Topps cards. So I had a feeling that it definitely would not get a 10, but came back a 9. So really happy about that. Solid grade for that card. This next card I picked up at the Wildwood Card Show. This is a 2017 Bowman. This is the 1948 Bowman Chrome insert of Mike Trout, and that came back a Mint 9. So I was hoping for a 10 on this card, but it came back a 9. And I think it's because the one corner here has a little bit of white around it. But yeah, I figured I'd gamble, see if it come back a 10 or not. But it came back a 9. I'll take it. It's not the worst that can happen. The worst that can happen is definitely this card. Holy crap. This card got walloped. And like I said, I'm going to preface this by saying I knew this card had no chance to get a 10. If I got a 9, I'd be very lucky. Probably was going to get an 8. But this is a 2012 Topps Update Bryce Harper. That's right, I sent in 2 of these cards, and it came back a excellent Mint 6. So there's obviously something wrong with this card that got it all the way down to a 6. And I busted a lot of 2012 Topps, mostly because I was trying to TTM that set. That was the year that I went really heavy into trying to do the 2012 Topps set for TTMs. So I bought a lot of Topps that year, and I put all those cards in my card box and just tossed it in the garage. And I would say around spring training of this year, I went through that box again, and I found these 2 Harpers that were in there. And I just put them to the side, and during the season, this card was selling for pretty crazy amounts. So I figured I'd send it in for grading, see what they would get. I knew that the cards had flaws on them, but like I said, I was hoping for either some 8 or 9s, but this one came back a 6. So I looked it over real closely in the holder here, and I really can't find too much wrong with the card. But, I don't know, maybe I'll need like a microscope or something to try to find the issue. But I don't see it. There's no creases or anything, so maybe there's like, there must be a surface issue with the card. But, what should I do with this? Personally, this card raw on eBay sells for $30. So I'm thinking of just cracking it and listing it on eBay for $20. It'll probably get scooped up real quick. But what do you guys think I should do with it? I'm definitely leaning towards cracking it out of here, because there's no reason to have it as in this holder as a 6. I'd rather just put it in one of my binders or move it for $20 or whatever. But yeah, there's that. So that was my submission. Overall, I was really happy with it. Getting the 3 10s, getting my first Gem Mint 10 for Thrones, getting the 2 10s on the Ben attendees, and the 9 for the Update Harper. So definitely take it. Really, overall, happy with the submission. And thanks again to Michael Fabian for running the submission. So much work goes into that. So thank you, sir. Thank you for doing it. And that's all I got for you guys. So thanks for watching. Hope the hobby's treating you well. Take care. Happy collecting. Peace.